Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, no matter where you're tuning in from. Maybe you should be already going to bed. Uh, how's it going? I got a lot of things to get set here, but welcome in early. First things first, I'm going to get my chat open here. I got to get entered, get my screenshots done here. There we go. Let's go to car settings, detail settings. Let me just double check all this looks good. Let's see. Where's what I need? Where's what I need? Where's what I need? Come on, rulebook. No, round info. Anyways, hope you guys are all having a great night. Gotta go up here a little bit. Let's see. It is supposed to be 135.98. I haven't changed anything, so everything should be good here. All those numbers look right. All those numbers are locked and looked right. So let's take a screenshot here. Let's go all the way over. Let's take a screenshot here. While I'm in here, I'm going to change my brake balance, so I don't have to do that later. Okay. Let me go grab my screenshots, send it out, and then I'm going to get a couple laps. I haven't got laps since this morning. I did a few. Get that down. Get this down. Sorry, there's just a lot when it's not a group car to get all done. Just a lot to do. So I also want to drop real quick. My voice is here. I'm going to drop real quick up. There's the live broadcast right there. Hey, what's going on, Sal? Thanks for the like. I want to grab it. I'm going to pin that. That is the main broadcast. So we got that. Now I need to go and drop my... Thank you, sir. I need to go drop in my my screenshots to make sure we're legal. Set up submissions. There we go. All right. Oh boy. Wait, yeah, that's both sides. Just kidding. I thought I took the same screenshot at first. I was like, no, I don't want the same screenshot. Let me jump in here. Anyway, sorry, there's a lot going on at the beginning of this. So, let's go get some laps in. Hey, thanks, T-Case. Appreciate you stopping in as usual before we get going. Yeah, this is gonna be a crazy one. Yep, I hear ya. I'll see you over there after the race. I really, really, really hope. I really hope we can all keep things, for the most part, clean. Because I really want to see. I think this race can be so good if it's not determined by damage and... Hey, thanks, Johnny. And extra pit stops and stuff. I think seeing the different strategies play out could be super fun if we can get a clean race here for everybody involved. I haven't practiced a whole lot of quali pace all week, if I'm being honest with you. I did some practice races where I got quali, and that's not going to cut it right there, though. I did some hot laps. I practiced way more race pace than I did anything. However, I can hit 102s. I've hit low 102s. It's just doing that in a short time with this many people on track is going to be hard. Ah, thanks, Stumpy. These cars are tough to push on their limits. They're so light. It's such a tight track. The bumps can upset the car. And you have to find room on track. I'm glad this isn't qualifying right now, though, because we're struggling. I will be basically silent once this starts, by the way. I may talk to myself a little bit, but... Getting in and out of the pits is fun. Hey, thanks, Rob. Have fun at work. I'm sure you're just having a blast. Almost spilled coffee all down my front. I definitely do not think I'm going to be starting at the front. These other guys have been putting down these low times with ease. God, I'm missing that right now. They've been putting times down with ease. I, on the other hand, can put down 102s, but these guys are getting to 101s with ease. So much better finally. Wasn't great, but I'll take it. First hairpin was much better though. All right, we sent our stuff. We're good there. We're just gonna see what happens. Let's double check I'm still on the right tires here. We're gonna see what happens. I'm more interested about getting in the race, but tonight is all about surviving, trying not to have damage. I don't want to have to add a pit for damage, or even run with damage a little bit, depending on when it is. And just coming away with some quality points. I probably have to have a lot of things fall my way when it comes to other people's damage or mistakes to get a podium again. But I do think if I can find space, I have decent race pace in my strategy. But that's on a track with not all 14 or 13 of us. 13. I think somebody's missing tonight. I haven't run a race with 13 people. So the room to get into a rhythm like that is a lot harder than when there's only been 4 or 5 of us in a room, you know? Or running my tests with only one AI out there just to know my personal best pace. So yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting to see who does what. How many people do a medium strategy, how many people do a soft strategy. Technically there's room to do a medium and soft, or there's technically a lot of ways to do it. I had 2 that were very close to the same time. So in my opinion, there's 2 optimal strategies, but damage is going to play so much of it. It doesn't take much to hit a bump or hit somebody. I'm going to be as cautious as I can with people. But the start's going to be crazy. We need to settle in at the beginning. Let things shake out. Run my own race. Don't ever forget I need screenshots after qualifying when he resets this lobby. Who's on a track right now? Oops. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the podium. I mean, it's hard because it's a short qualifying period. But if the quick guys have space in front of them, the podiums I think should all be 101s. That's my guess. Maybe the third spot could be a 102 flat, but I think the podiums would be 101s. But again, it all depends on getting a clean lap in with good tire, you know. There's a lot of things at play. It's a small track for 13 of us. Small track for 13 of us. Man, I can't wait for this one to be over. This one's going to be stressful. How many bats do you think are in this tunnel? You think this is the same tunnel if Batman was based out of Switzerland he would choose? It's pretty big mountains around here. You could see him rumbling out of here with the Batmobile. Alright. Let's lock in. .101.5 is ridiculous on the outlap. Wasn't very quick through there. Set up for next lap. Hey, Sheldo. Thanks for dropping him. Make sure nobody was behind me there. I'll come in the pits one more time and give it one last shot. One last shot. Good, that person behind me came into the pits. I actually will get 2 shots at this. Which is good because my first one's always not great. I need that second one normally. Especially when I don't shift. My best this week is a 2:02.2, so or a 1:022. So we're not that far off. So I'm not mad at where I am. I know I can get better though. It won't be this lap. This lap's already gone, but I got one last lap. I'm gonna absolutely send it. Are you silly? Oh, that's bad timing. That screwed up a little bit of my speed here. A lot of time to gain here. Probably gained a little bit going up that hill though. It's one of the better runs I had up that hill. Nope. All right, though. We weren't far off from my time. I haven't had the quality time, if I'm being honest. 102.2 is my best time, which I hit a few times, but that wasn't a consistent thing. So 102.4, take it. We'll have to take it. We just got work to do. We just got work to do, that's all. Don't forget, everybody, the live broadcast is should be pinned, I think. Yeah, it's pinned. Hey, Island, what's going on, man? Good luck tomorrow. We're going to need lots of luck tonight. Race pace has been better than quali pace, but a lot of people can probably say that. So we got work to do, you know? Let's just keep it clean. There's bound to be issues in front of us. I mean, there's some quick guys here too. But yeah, you being up in A, I feel ya. That's what I would be like if I would have made. I almost accidentally made the. I shouldn't say accidentally. I tried everything I could, but I almost made the cut. If it wasn't for Moose having the auto in, I would have been the first one out. Captain Slow would have made it up. I would have been the first one because I beat Moose by like 0.002, but he had the auto from last year, so he jumped both myself and Captain Slow and moved Captain Slow down with us. And his name is a mistake. He's not slow. He ain't slow. Maybe he's a captain, but he ain't slow. But yeah, we're going to try to stay clean and just hang around, you know? We're just going to try to hang around. In a couple seconds here, I'm going to be doing a whole lot of stuff. He's going to reset. He's going to reset stuff. I thought there was normally a save here. Save replay for even qualifying. Huh. I don't need it anyways. There wasn't really any issues. Every time he says squirrely. Well, it was nice knowing you. We might not hear from you for a couple days while you're recovering from all the drinks you're going to have. I plan on having a few after this race. Gonna need it. Ninth. All right. Work to do, but there's definitely going to be some issues that happen ahead of us. Whether those are big things that happen or not. All right, I'm going to save that replay just in case. We should be able to... There we go. I was about to say, he should be resetting it. Let's enter, and we need to go car settings. We're on softs. Nothing should have changed, so let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Thank you. And we'll see how much fun it is, but I appreciate it. I'm going to need all the luck I can get. Let's grab the new screenshots. There's one. There's two. Go over and send these right here. Manage new files. And sent. All right. Well, boys, girls, anybody, I'm going to need all the luck. Let's double check we have what I'm going with. Yep, we're good. And it looks like a lot of people are doing the same. Ha! I was really hoping. I was really hoping not everybody was going to do the same. But it looks like most of us are on the same page, huh? Yeah. Looks like we're almost all on this same page, huh? Well, if we're all mostly on the same strategy, it's going to come down to tire management and staying clean. Can we manage them enough to get a late stint run? And mostly, can we just stay clean? But I'm going to be dead silent unless I'm talking to myself for this. So if you come in and say hi, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Thanks, Sheldo. I'm on the outside, which I do not love. Nice little PD physics there, the pinballs. kind of hang around with this group. It's a big pack in front of us. I don't mind being a little bit out of the action, to be honest with you. Stop doing that there. Less sketchy. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for popping in. We're just trying to say slow and steady, man. Slow and steady. He's on softs right now, and he's way quicker than I am. Hey, Henry, what's going on, man? Sorry, I'm going to be mostly silent during this race. Just too much to concentrate on, but welcome in, man. Hope you're well. Need to somehow get around him, but it's hard on these dead tires. Just let me go, man. It's gonna save both of us time. Gotta get by. Thing that sucks is where I'm faster than him is the hardest, tightest spot to turn or pass. God, just sucks. Oh no! Just let me cheat. No! Oh. Race over. Race is over. Race is over. Softs can't go that long. I wish you could change it. I'm gonna need your shoulder to cry. I need VIP service, Henry. I need it all. We're gonna try our best to get them there, but they're gonna be shot. I'm not gonna make it. They can't go that long. That needed to be a medium. Especially if we're gonna do that kind of stuff. I was having the race I wanted to. Other than that little bit of hold up there. We were staying clean, staying in it. These tires will not make it. I've tried because I accidentally did this once before. And I thought since I've done it accidentally once before, I wouldn't do it again. I was wrong. The worst thing is I won't even be able to know when the tire's totally dead because I have my face cam over that. I didn't think I'd have to worry about it because I knew right where my mediums would be. I've run it enough to know. Can't believe I did that. Yeah, I got 10 laps to go. It's impossible on the softs. That was not a calculated. And I'm not even pushing soft pace right now. can't believe I did that. Gosh darn it. I did it in practice, so I was like, I won't forget. I got so caught up having to follow Zeller around when I had more pace. I know I'm doing well, but it doesn't quite matter much when these deads are going to die, or these softs are going to die. I mean, the left always wears more than the right, and the right is pretty dead. Sitting here debating, am I going to lose time? Do I pit? Or I just try to see what I can do on completely shaggy tires? So we're losing crazy time right now. Already. The mediums, I'd still be keeping the 104 pace. Tires a shot. They're shot. I'm just going in. I can't do this. Well, I'm definitely pitting for softs. God dang it. Absolutely effed it up. That was all me. I had a good finish, man. I had a good finish right there. Damn it. Gotta absolutely freaking push. My pace was on the mediums, man. My strategy was on the mediums. So I don't have the quick pace everybody does on these softs. God dang it. Yeah, fuel wasn't a thing. Doesn't matter. Race is fucking over. God damn it. That one turn. Between that one turn getting stuck behind Zeller, and then MD Hop just having an unfortunate accident there. Killed me. And then my own mistake with the tires. I had such a good finish in here, not a podium. The podium was gone. It just sucks because I know I'm missing next week. So that decent finish right there was going to be huge. Because I have 0 points next week, and now this week I'm going to have 1. All because I accidentally took softs. God damn it, I can't believe I did that. I did it in practice so I wouldn't have to do it out here. Could have been up to 7th after all that. Ah. That's so disappointing. Thanks, Rob. That's so disappointing. All because I took frickin' mediums or sauce by accident. I can't. That could have been a top 5. Oh, I clicked freaking softs. God damn it. That's so frustrating. I like that PD is like you click it, it's done. We've talked about this for years. There should be a way, as long as you haven't pit, to change the damn tires. I immediately realized I clicked the button. Couldn't do anything about it. You just have to sit there and realize you took softs. What could have been? What could have been? I really thought, hey, I did this and yeah, I clicked softs. I was having such a good race. Yeah, Sal, tires were dead as hell. I was gonna try to. So here's the deal. I did it once while practicing. I accidentally hit soft, so I didn't think it was gonna happen in the real event because I was like, I've done it now. I know not to do it. And when I did it in practice, I decided, hey, this is a great opportunity to see how long the softs can last on the last stint, low fuel, and they can't make it. And I told myself they can't make it, but I'm like, I'm gonna try to push. And then with 4 laps, they died. I was losing 2.5 seconds. Yeah, Lewis, I had a great battle with Zeller. I had more pace than him on an overall lap time, but the biggest spot was that last big banky, and he breaks so much earlier than I do. I send it up that hill and round up the hill and back down, keeping all that momentum, and he was braking really hard there. And so my best passing opportunity was there, and that's not a passing spot. You can't pass it there because you send it so fast. And I just couldn't get by him. He was defending so hard, which it was racing. He wasn't being dirty. It's just we were on dead mediums, and I was really wishing we weren't going to battle that hard. You know, I, it was fun. So don't get me wrong. I had a lot of fun with it. It was also frustrating because I could pull away if I would have got by him. But yeah, I came into the pits and accidentally hit softs. That was not the plan. It was medium, medium the whole way. I didn't have pace to be on softs at all. But I was running. The race was going how I wanted it to. Other than the little holdup behind Zeller, which I was fine battling. I don't care. It was fun. We were in good spots. I was clean, with no damage, and and gonna go on the second set of mediums. Yeah, you could if there was no traffic, you could make a 2 stop with softs work. But the problem is we were gonna be 13 of us on track, so it's not really viable to get through the traffic like that. On paper, those two are almost. I was putting almost identical times doing soft, 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 and medium, medium. But I knew in traffic that wasn't going to work. Medium, medium was going to be the play. I could have been 5th, probably 6th or 7th at worst, I think. I had a good pace and I wasn't making mistakes. I didn't make mistakes out on the track. I just made them in the pits. My pit crew let me down tonight. And by pit crew, I mean me. Clicking buttons. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That front crew though was fast. The podium was gone. God, when it turns white, I get washed out. Jesus. Well, I won't be here next week, so that's one guy you guys don't have to beat. Um, which is that's that's why this is more disappointing than anything. Is because I had a decent. I just wanted to get those mid pack points. I had a decent result coming, and I was gonna miss next week. So next week's a zero. You know, that's tough. But hey, it was the quick guys up there. Corridor. Who was the podium again? Because Scales dropped back. We're gonna have a tight group now because Scales and I were 1 and 2 last week. PDX Sim had to be up there, right? He was a podium. Did he win? Who won? I was so upset at the end of that race that I blinked. I stopped looking. I saw the top three were gone. I think Corridor was P3. PDX must have been 1 or 2. Who else was up there? Fourth was Captain Slow. He pitted twice, I think. Unless it was for damage, I'm surprised at that. Um, but yeah, it's going to be tight. PDX grabbing more points. It's going to be above me. Corridor probably above me with 2 good finishes. Plus we have, Saturday B. Nah, whatever. It was a fun race. I'm just so disappointed in myself. You never want to go down like that because you clicked one wrong button, 27 laps, and you accidentally clicked one wrong button. I tell myself to double and triple check everything, like when it comes to liveries and everything else, submissions, and then I rush coming into the pits. It sucks. Big sucks. Fun race overall, but big sucks that happened. Anyways, I'm uh I'm done for the night. I'm gonna go over and join the live broadcast. Maybe vent a little more about how dumb I am. And congrats to all the winners. Race that could have been. Really had a lot of fun, and I was confident if I could keep it clean, my race pace, and the fact I could keep it clean was going to pay off, and it was about to. I was going to be right on that. It was going to pay off. Race pace and being clean, and just couldn't. I know whoever I bumped early in the race, there's definitely no intention in that. I assume they didn't get damage, but because I didn't get any damage, it wasn't a hard bump, and I stayed behind him. But definitely didn't mean anything by that. I forgot who that was already. It was very chaotic at the start. It was such a slow pace to start. That's probably why the front guys could take off a little bit because the mid pack we could not. We were checking up so much. We had pin ball physics in a couple of those hairpins. I didn't really have any tickets I'm submitting. I mean, D Hop, I ran into getting him at the wrong time. He probably could have left more space going up that hill, but I did have plenty of time to see him, so I don't think I'm going to submit anything for it. Like, the flags were out. I tried to send it on the outside thinking I'd be fine, and then I hit that curb a lot harder than I've ever hit it. I've never taken that much of that curb on that uphill banky. I take a little bit of it, you get that sand, right? But I took a lot of it and I jumped and gave myself damage there. Anyways, I'm gonna go join the main broadcast. Check out the pin here. Thank you guys for dropping in, chatting, the likes and following along. I'm not gonna make next week. Um, I'll be gone, having a fun night out, trying not to think about this game for a little bit. So, and then we have like a 2 week off again. I think there's another big break. So I won't be racing NRL for like 3 weeks because the final race of the regular season will be after that. So I'll probably try to stream, maybe do some livery streams. Haven't done that much. In between, I guess maybe. But yeah, good luck to all y'all who are racing next week when we see what it is we get. Congrats on the podium, guys. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for dropping in, and you guys take care until next time. Peace.